Assalamu alaikum. This is architect Hazik Irfan from 𝐊𝐸360 Residential Designs Team Lead, and today we are taking you over to our new project at Kohat, and let's go over there and just check it out that how we are planning and designing that. So as we started the design, so before that we were given the list of requirements from the client that what he wanted us to design. We went to the basement, so there was a multi-purpose hall. On ground floor, we had to design drawing room with dining, with lounge, lobbies, kitchen and dirty kitchen. And the requirement was that dirty kitchen is supposed to be big in size, large in size. Then 3 bedrooms with attached bath and dressings, laundry if possible. Then on first floor, they needed 4 rooms, a kitchen, laundry or store, and terrace. So after that, we went on our design process where we took the site sprint, and we just had some preliminary sketches done like zoning of the spaces, and after that we went to the software where we started planning the spaces after the zoning. Okay, so for Kohat residential space, what we had to do was that first we were given the site that there was existing structure and that has to be over there, and we had to design it in a way that it would complement each other. So for that what we did was that we had one entrance, so हमने ये किया कि हमने driveway को उसी तरह utilize कर लिया, and we made driveway as a parking space or the port space for the design, for the fact that we needed more space inside the house as per requirements of the client. They also needed a flower processing unit, so we had to give it on the corner because of the vibrations of the machines and not giving any damage to the structure, and also you can say creating a kind of a buffer zone by adding up trees over here so that the sound of the machine is not creating any kind of nuisance inside the residential design. Later on we went on the planning, so we rotated the plan in a way that it was easy for us. So जब हम आगे गए तो we would enter the double heighted lobby, and from there was an entrance lobby plus the stairwell where we were able to either go to basement or the first floor, and including that we had access to the drawing room from the lobby, and we could also have access to the dining. Plus when you enter into the space, there's a living room space where you can see that we designed it in a way that your accessibility area, it's not disturbed. People can access through here, and your media wall and the activity happening inside the living room, it's not disturbed. So where we come to the kitchen, so यहाँ पे हमने एक सर्विस विंडो ऐड की जहाँ पे जो हम लोग ट्रेज और जो कुछ भी काउंटर्स से हम लोग यहाँ पे सर्व करना चाहें. So this was for the purpose of serving, and later on when you move on, so there was dirty kitchen, and we had given access from the back side as well, from the setback, for the fact that that could be used for the purpose of bringing in the grocery from the back side, and there was no disturbance inside the space. Later on when we move on, so we can see that there is a master bedroom with the walk-in closet and bathroom, plus there was another room to the left of that, and it had a dressing room with bathroom. And what we did was that to create a proper ventilation for the room, we added up a patio space at the back side so that there's no problem for the light and ventilation of the space, and this space can be used as a reading space for the client. And then there was another room with the same requirement with the dressing room and the bathroom. Moving further to the 3D, if you can see the floor plan 3D, so these are the spaces that we provided. When we move on to the first floor, so you can see that there was a glass bridge proposed for the client, so that this lobby creates a kind of a grand entrance, and it doesn't create any kind of claustrophobic effect. And plus there was a requirement of 4 rooms on the first floor, so we added 4 rooms, and it was a wall-to-wall structure just to maintain the proper structure of the design, and there wouldn't be any problem for the structure engineer to design some kind of specific or special structure for the design, and it also benefits us in the cost effectiveness of the design. And if you can see that this was the first floor plan 3D, where you could see that the glass bridge and the spaces, how they're allocated. Later on when we move on to the basement floor plan, so when we are moving down, so you can see that we added up a bathroom over here because it's a multi-purpose hall, and the size was quite good. So if the activity is happening, so we also need the services of bathroom in every space where there's a lot of people. सो अगर एक इवेंट यहाँ पे हैपन हो रहा है तो उसके लिए जो बार बार लोगों को ऊपर के स्टेयर्स पे जाके बाथरूम पे एक्सेस ना करना पड़े, फॉर दैट हमने यहाँ पे प्रोवाइड किया। एंड प्लस वी एडेड अ लाइट वेल, जिसकी वजह से इतने बड़े स्पेस को आप इस लाइट वेल के थ्रू ही जो है वेंटिलेशन और थोड़ी सी लाइट प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, जो कि आपको हम वी आर गोना शो इट टू यू इन द ग्राउंड फ्लोर प्लान 3D, वेयर यू कैन सी दैट this was the space where there was the light well. And this proposal has been forwarded to the client and waiting for the client's approval, what kind of changes he wants us to make further later on. There were some preliminary 3Ds as well, that how the spaces were coming out. So these are just a few 3Ds just to show that how we are gonna then manage these spaces in terms of aesthetics. Thank you so much.